And now, let's find a new story of the Grampa pioneer.
Hello, Grandpa. Grandpa pioneer.
Oh, hello, kids. I didn't see you. I was paying my button.
Ah!
But what? Last time I played a Street Fighter tournament. We have to clean up.
Ah!
Especially the loser. Make fun with the joystick.
Ah, Grandpa!
Oh, it's okay. You made the same in the school. For example, I know that you do drugs.
But no, is it you?
It's you.
Remember, you can go more than 20 miles from the school.
Oh, it's pity. The teacher was so beautiful.
Grandpa! You don't want to tell us a story?
A story? I already told you about the time I got stoned by exhibitionist. But wait, I got fucking by a guy in underwear. Underwear, yeah!
No, thank. And you let's play It's Over after 2 episodes because you were lost.
Yeah! Let me tell you about the time when I went to Turkey to spread the cancer patient. It was in 2015. The children don't eat the poop in TikTok. Is it a good day? I was with my stupid brother. I was always confused about the name.
I am Kai, and this is Bedford.
Hello, it's me. Or else it's the opposite, but no. Until we were 11 years old, I thought I didn't exist. Or it was me who did not exist. Whereas oh yes, it's you. That with Bertrand worked for the PDE. We had to sneak into the city to find Slimane, I think.
Suleiman blamed the GRE for Hassan's death. He stole a highly sensitive file which became his bargaining chip against the GRE, with instructions to publicize it if anything happened to him.
The problem is the zombie. It was really necessary to not make a song. If not, we could die. But luckily, we were professionals.
Worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
Strangely, we got beaten. But I told them not to take
Night dancer.
for briefing.
But finally, it was the trainers.
To be cured, we are welcomed by the terror. Globally, it's okay, but they all have the same face.
Is it racist?
But no, we even did prevention.
Hello, my name is Kyle, and I say no to racism.
Racism is not a game and should not be launched at. This video is not funny. Look this. If you found it funny, you have a problem. Call this number to resolve this. Bertrand has a message for you. Thank you, Bertrand. It's touching. And remember, say no to racism.
No, thank you. In a live Twitter. Please speak of the zombie.
Yeah, it's really scary. The night is very badless. Big eyes, big mouth. Their skin was flat. I'm scary.
Is it mommy?
No, she was glasses. The fight is really difficult, especially when Bertrand is AFK. Okay, it's good. Oh no, are you see the big? Okay, 3, 2, 1, go!
It's okay, you got your suppository. You can go back to playing.
Thank you, Mom. Once we have weapons, it's really easy.
How are you doing?
Oh shit, my limbs. Yes, I'm fine. Wait, cover me to the gun. I'll pull it back. Attention! It's sympa the scotch, but it's not really sticky.
You tell me so much.
Oh, it's 3 o'clock.
Oh yeah?
But we didn't have the weapons at first. In the city, he has 2 schools for fighting. The team what will create the weapon on burning, recycling and improvising. And the team using the drop kick! Because the weapon is for the castles! No, but on the contrary, Grampa was really very strong to edit the weapon. Look what I found!
Oh, Bertrand, your knife is very beautiful. Go play with the poop.
But we were also very strong in parkours. We lived, and if we were strong enough, we could use grapnel. But it was necessary to train. You have unlocked the level 20! Mr. Sarli, with your competence, the tower sent us to look for important thing. One day, there was medicine to go get. I think it's called anti-zinedi or anything else. But this day, the tower is different.
Crane destroyed Antizine and go get me Slimin.
I did not understand, so I applied.
But you are completely stupid, Daddy! You imagine if you have kept it? You save Raim, you save Jade, you save the Terra, you save you, and there even enough for Dr. Raim.
Crane, I discovered that in Raleigh, antizin is composed at 99% of pastis pure. If only we had a lot of this.
You know, Doc, alcohol is the cause and the solution to all problems. I feel really dirty. After a lot of other quests, I finally found Suleiman. The tower could have given me a picture of him. It would have been simpler. But it was cool, Slimane. After a lot of new other quests, Slimane has decided to kill my friend with grassy hair. I even climbed the building where there were bombs. A titanic battle was preparing.
It's true?
No, at all, it's bad.
So, you found who I am, really?
Slimane, you will pay for it. But first, take this picture of René Coty.
Oh, a gift! Thank you very much! Oh!
It's over?
Oh no.
DLC?
Yes. After a lot of months, I found the ways out of the city. But also the city is very big. We went karting, but when we go to out of countryside, there were people. And then I come across a run who tell me,
Yes, a Priest? But what for?
But
What? But I really killed Grampa. Oh, it's very good.
Yes, it's a video game and there will be a sequel.
It's true. It's going to be great. At least it will be with Bertrand.
Do not have cosplay.